So I only remember the corporations, like the corporation. Well, the corporation, um, and a few of the characters. This game is the universe if the unions didn't exist. Yeah, pretty much. Fucking unions. I hate unions so much. Will that be banned off Twitch? I don't know. I don't think it will. I hope it doesn't. Okay. Let me switch over to the game real quick. I had to mute the game so that way it didn't play over the music. Nope, that's my Wi-Fi. I almost just disconnected myself from the Wi-Fi. That would have been bad. That's incredibly loud. Hold on. Audio, there we are. Music, get the fuck out of here. I don't hate why unions reform working conditions sucked for a long time before, but unions nowadays are just political shills for people who would ever make a difference. Yeah, I know. I understand why they were created, and to an extent, they are a bit of a good thing to an extent, but nowadays they literally are just used for political purposes, and most of them do nothing but protect bad workers, so... Let's see what kind of fucking stupidity I can get up to in this game. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with No, story's too fucking easy. We're just gonna go with normal, because I'm a bit of a bitch. And I also haven't played this game in a year or so. Nope, don't need text that big. Maybe that big, because I'm blind. I guess I'm also streaming this on Steam. I don't know why. But that's obnoxious.
You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
It's not showing up on the stream, so I don't care. It's just a bit obnoxious looking in the top right corner, but you know, whatever. I still think my favorite thing was the fact that you can willingly play an idiot and the game accounts for that. Hell yeah, dude. You know, I haven't forgotten how good this game actually is. It's just I just don't understand how it didn't have the longevity as New Vegas did. I guess I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know how long it didn't have the longevity New Vegas did. It's probably the theme of it. You know, New Vegas and the Fallout games will always have longevity, no matter which game it is. Even, you know, Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. It's great because there's actually an ending for an idiot where you just warp into the sun. Yeah.
Just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
I just wish this game had the longevity that New Vegas did. Alright, strength and dex. We're going to go up twice. So you know what? We're going to bring strength down to good just because I'm not going to be using melee all that much. Well, I say that, but in this game you always use melee, no matter how much you want to use it. It's just that there's just not as much to do in the Outer Worlds as in New Vegas. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I have both the DLCs on. I have all the DLCs in this game right now too. I bought them for like $20 on sale right now. But yeah, I guess that's fair. New Vegas does seem to have a lot they seem to have a lot longer of a game compared to like everything else. But yeah. So
You could make a vicar doubt the law.
dialogue and shit. Gonna go with ranged.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use.
Thought I heard you talking in there. Yeah, man, I'm always talking. What are you talking about? I'm always talking. Maybe you're talking. Are you talking? Let's see. Aptitude. For a second, I thought no discriminate aptitude. And then I thought it said discrimination +1. Imagine that shit. Okay. Let's see.
Sub sous chef? Some kind of flavor specialist?
Hell yeah. Not to mention, there's just something a touch uncanny about the characters in Outer World. It's easier to relate to and appreciate the characters in New Vegas compared to Outer World. Yeah, that's fair. You do get more attached to New Vegas characters. I've gotten far more attached to New Vegas characters than I do in this game, from what I can remember. Hell yeah, tossball team mascot. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's happening. I am man. I still look like a lesbian, okay. It's the fucking hair, dude. This is just all women hair. Nope, got tired of hearing me a while ago. Well, you know. I'm sure you're not the only one. All these hairstyles suck. I like literally every single companion in New Vegas. I can only say that actually like 2 of the companions in Outer World, maybe 3. But Nyoka is just a touch too hot for me. Yeah. God, I look like fucking Captain Marvel. Hold on. I can't have that hair, dude. Oh, that's stupid. We're gonna go with this slick back style. Maybe a beard will help. Damn, the face reminded me of the Anchor Bay inspection. We don't talk about Anchor Bay. Face. Eye color. Oh, God. Okay, you know what, we'll stick with it. We're gonna go with it. Features, scars. Yep, he's got that scar. Next. What is my name? Dave. Hell yeah. I am Dave.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
You, Dave. It is your lucky day. Also, I think the character creation is just a little bit weird. It's hard to make a character that doesn't look androgynous. Yeah. Yeah, they don't give you very many options. Especially for a game this new.
Shit.
I don't know if I call it lucky. What are you talking about? Call what lucky? Oh, that I got. It was my lucky day. Yeah. No, sorry, I'm a bit slow.
A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skipspace and forced to complete its journey at sublight.
These pods here remind me of the pods from Second Extinction.
Have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you...
Turning off the music.
Horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess...
Although I do appreciate the fact that the entire game's theme is revolve around usurping a federal government to promote the people's personal freedoms. Yeah, no, that you know, it works for today's times.
Done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
And this is where we drop into the planet full of dinosaurs, right? That's the right game, right? Sure it is. Ooh, or maybe we're gonna go mining and fight some alien spiders.
This thing working. Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. I'm all the colonists.
My God, we're crossing too many genres here. All of the genres, they will be crossed. They will all be crossed.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him?
Oh, we killed him.
That idiot told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole...
I do appreciate the way Hawthorne is described. It's practically how my first character ended up playing. Look at the little dragons. Hello. Marauder Thug. Dude, those look like vicious My Little Ponies. Ha ho ha.
You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
That's this game's version of fucking VATS, essentially. Also, my first character ended up doing practically everything, and literally every faction showed up to Tartarus to help at the end. Ow. Let me huff some gas.
Hey, you. Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me.
Surprisingly easy to get the easiest ending.
Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him.
Well, when you've got every fucking faction fighting, yeah.
The odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead.
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can
Yeah,
too,
characters are
for
stupid.
patching me up and all Spacer's choice weapons are now.
It'll be the
30%
last
less
thing he
likely
does
to
if he isn't
malfunction.
careful.
You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
God, Spacer's Choice is so insufferable, dude. They're like the one... They're the one group in this game that I just hated because they were fucking annoying.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for...
And every other corporation isn't... Yeah, but like, these guys are actively annoying. Like, they go out of their way just to piss you off for being annoying. With their bullshit catchphrases and whatnot.
Fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright, thanks for your gun, buddy.
Damn it, my ears! What just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This is...
Tactical time dilation, press Q, okay. Sorry, bucko. I just noticed I could have shot those fucking barrels and blew them up. Oh well. Live and learn. Hacking and picking locks, eh? Bam! Look how the space choice is the most annoying, however, that doesn't change the fact that the rest that doesn't excuse the rest for being just nearly as bad. Oh yeah, no, trust me, I know that every other one of them are horrible too. I hate all of them. And it's odd because Spacer's Choice was like, even though I found them incredibly annoying and insufferable, they were the first faction that I actually, like, actively chose to help and get their support in the end. Just because they were, like, at the time, they were the only faction that I really was able to do anything for that I knew of. Oh, and the fact that the lockpicking and hacking are both not mini games, making the games a little bit less boring. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really necessarily mind the lockpicking stuff in, you know, New Vegas and all the other Fallout games and whatnot. You know, if you knew what you were doing and you were able to get your lockpicking skill up high enough, you're fine.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without...
I actually prefer the mini games. It's something interactive to do. Yeah.
I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Yeah, go ahead and take a nap. Right here. Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Hell yeah.
You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
And it's gonna be fucking laminated. I mistype less than that initial message instead of more because I'm thinking I'm typing. Sometimes words are wrong. That's right. If you can't tell, clearly I cannot speak. So, you know, it's amazing that I know the English language to this extent.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
I mean, sure.
Unauthorized access of space. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Oh no.
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4...
God, Ada was a great character. Is a great character, dude.
1. You are still here. The reception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you
Well,
can't
well,
fly.
Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a unique captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
Please try not to lose it this time.
Cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your
Captain
cooperation.
Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
Good luck in
Hell
your
yeah.
search for a power regulator.
God, that
Trust
sounds
your
like a
this time.
fucking, like, comedy movie, like a comedy movie group. Yes, you don't have to tell me 3 times I've leveled up. I know I leveled up, game. Okay, I level up to defense a bit. Ranged and put 1 point in melee. Accept. Perks. 50% base health. Ada's pretty great, and she actually gets even better in the first DLC. Yeah, I think I had the first DLC for I think I played that. Space Captain. Captain of Space. Hell yeah. God, what a shitty movie. It's so good, though. That'll come in handy. Journal, yada yada yada, codex, yeah, I don't care. I haven't played the second DLC though, so I don't know if it gets any better than neither have I. So I'm going into this almost completely blind. Actually, I will say completely. Well, I'm gonna say, yeah, almost completely blind, just because I haven't played it in a while. So you know. That's what we're... Ah, hello.
This wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no
This
idea
game has
that
2
many stores were
DLCs.
coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
I'm the ship safety inspector. Ah, so it is holding down R to fucking sheath your weapon, holster your weapon, potato, potato. I'm going to sheath my gun and holster my sword. Ow! Bullshit marauders. Okay, had to make sure I took all that ammo. Where's the other guy that I killed over here somewhere? There he is. Gonna be honest, the first DLC had a better story than the base game. Yeah, from what I can remember, it did. I mean, I'm excited to go back to it.
Don't go ambling out.
Hello, Silas. I remember
Marauder
you.
territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium?
To the
You're safe out
cranium.
here. You'd best head into town.
I at least
They'll
enjoyed
just
the plot
back
twists and
high
turns of
walls
it more
and
than pretty
low,
much
low
any
prices.
plot point from the base game.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand.
I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about Power Regulator? I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here.
Got a knack for being discreet like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Yes, I will make sure he pays up.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors.
Loyal company folk. Hell yeah. This is like going to Home Depot. This is like working at Home Depot and saying you bleed orange. And there are people who do. There are people who do.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Yeah?
No, we're good. Okay, game. I am not currently searching a Marauder Vandal. You can get that off my screen. That's gonna be annoying as shit. Hate the fact that some employees actually work that fanatically for Home Depot. It was annoying as hell. Yeah, I gotta get this fucking thing off my screen. It's incredibly annoying and off-putting. There we go. Was there stuff here for me to take? Nope, that's just an arm. Probably something else to search to fix itself. Yeah, that's why I ran all the way the fuck back here. It was the only place I knew there would... Well, you know, I was about to say it was the only place I knew of that I could search, but there's a whole town here. So, you know, I'm just an idiot. I also forgot about the whole holding E to go into places. Okay. Journal. A small grave matter. Set is active. Hello, sir.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Holding you was a slight
okay?
inconvenience that bothered me
Read
way
the
too
picture
much.
that
Yeah,
you
it's a bit annoying.
Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Conrad.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Actually, fuck this dude.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical
Some time
rights?
ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers.
Silas can't throw you into a ditch if you don't pay your gravesite fees.
But I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
For whatever reason, I can't tell if my chat box is working or not. So I'll let you know if I think of anything. Hello.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How?
I just went to your back room, dude. You watched me go in there.
You know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Sure, he won't miss him.
Unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to, buddy.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Yes, I love convincing people to do the bad thing. Or at the very least, the stupid thing.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
Hello, Martin Abernathy.
Did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting?
That's quite literally the only option to get the dude to pay his fees. Yeah, but it still brings me the same amount of joy.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. May as well hear it from me. I'm dying. Not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
It's honestly a tad disappointing that there aren't more options for that, especially considering these folks made quite literally the best Fallout game. Yeah. But you know, what are you gonna do? Hello.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Think about it. Hey, money's money. Gotta make the money where you can get it. Don't care if a friend of yours died, buddy.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Excuse me, sir.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
It's kind of you, I
knew
guess.
it was sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
I'll let you get back to it. Ow. You just break my leg real quick. I like how when you like jump off of something high and you snap your leg in half, it's just blood splatters on your screen. There was a much faster way for me to get over there.
Wish we had some better rations.
Fuck off with your need better rations. I'm so poor. Some bullshit. What's you guys get for working with Spacer's Choice? Pansy asses. God, I hate Spacer's Choice. But I'm still gonna probably side with them over anybody else. Maybe. I don't know. Yep, snap my leg again, no big deal. Hello, sir.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What?
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals.
You should side with the Legion. Wait, you should make the Legion. Yep, I'm gonna make the Legion.
Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be?
Yeah, I was doing on this one. Create the Legion, take over Elysium.
Shoulder to shoulder with the resistance.
And what, the board is the NCR? Oh my god, that actually makes sense. Holy shit. That actually makes so much sense.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. A few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations.
Fuck their taxes and fuck their bureaucracy. Hell yeah. Oh, this is great. I like how Obsidian just always Obsidian always makes a game that there's one side that loves taxes and another side that's just horrible.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Your reputation with the faction has changed. If your enemies are hostile, your reputation isn't. Shot on sight, yada yada yada. I don't care. You know, as long as they're not shooting me on sight, I'm happy. I've been there, done that with the NCR and the Legion, so don't really feel like having Spacer's Choice added to that mix. Okay, what else do I got here? We'll do this one for now.
Wish we had some better rations.
The worst part is that I hate literally all of the factions in this one, but I can't at least justify siding with any of the factions in New Vegas to a degree. Yeah. I mean, on one side, the NCR are just, they tax the shit out of you for literally everything. But they also are likely the best. They're the biggest faction ish, and they they're likely the best hope to rebuild society. You know, at least as fucking civility goes. But oh my god, are they pretentious and just love taxing the shit out of people. Now on the other hand, you got the Legion, who are, you know, arguably the worst humans, but, you know, they also believe in freedom, you know, to an extent. And, you know, it's all, you know, based off of respect and whatnot. You letting you letting her type in chat for you?
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor. Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Security enforcement mode.
Not gonna lie, completely didn't realize that, you know, I had such little health that he did, and B, I forgot how to heal. Help! I can't help you, dude. You're on your own. Melee failed. Yeah. Fucking everything failed, dude. It's alright, though. It's F to heal. It is F to heal. I gotta remember that. It's F to heal. The NCR is the best hope long-term for civil society, but they tax the shit out of you. The Legion is pretty organized. There's no crime, but they make a habit out of forcibly recruiting and demolishing an individual culture they come across. They both suck to a degree, but honestly, none of the factions is perfect. Yeah, no, it's, I mean, I've always just taken, you know, my first playthrough I partnered with the NCR. My second one, I, played as Legion. I mean, I've played through every one of the, I've played through every one of the factions individually. Also hit the blue power square with bullets to kill the robot, or use a shock weapon. Yeah, but I don't have a shock weapon, and I'm too stupid to, and, you know, bloodthirsty to look for blue spots. I'll do that. Leadership, improve your companion. Yeah, that. We want that. A lot. It's easy. Yeah, it's easy. That's why it's difficult for me. You've known me long enough that you should know that I need to take the most difficult way to do anything.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs?
Yes, that's what I said.
Drop the cables out its head case?
Yep, all of it.
Don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory. behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Yeah, you did all of those things after it killed you once.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Look, just because it killed me doesn't mean that, you know, I didn't do all of those things. No one has any proof that I did or didn't.
Read the latest report.
Nothing we can do about that.
Where the fuck did I come in from? Over here, okay.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I want to try this game again, but my Xbox is dead. Steam, here I come. The fuck did you do to your Xbox?
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts, with compliments from old Ludwig. There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.
We didn't do anything good, it just died.
Journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp.
So what you're saying is he killed it.
Geothermal plant.
That's what I'm getting from this. He killed it.
The plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Also, if you already completed a playthrough, I'd recommend playing New Vegas again. Well, I do still have... Because, I mean, if you remember a little bit, like, some point last year, early last year, something like that,
If you die horribly,
I was playing New Vegas on stream. I still have that playthrough I want to go through. So, you know, I've still got... I've got a lot of stuff that I want to play on stream. I have not completed a playthrough. They complete a playthrough and then go play New Vegas again. He's got a point. Complete the playthrough and then go play New Vegas again. No, yeah, I've got a lot of games on here that I'm waiting to play for streaming. I've got The Witcher 3. I got this game. I've got a surprise game that's I think is going to be great when I decide to play it at some point. I'm going to go back to my New Vegas playthrough. I've got my Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator like tournament thing that I'm doing, so
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Nope, not what I want to do. There. My Xbox was like 6, 7 years old. I am playing through the Vegas again. My Xbox is... Yours is like the same exact age as mine. I think mine might actually be a bit older. I'll play New Vegas again too then. Part of me wants to play this playthrough of as just, you know, a fucking mercenary who's just hell-bent on getting as much money as possible. But, you know, I also at the same time know that's not how I'm going to end up playing. Or should I play Hollow Knight? That's another option that I've heard great things about. I don't know, I haven't played it. So much easier to play on fucking PC, dude. Oh fuck, he came up from behind me. I was hoping I could kill him before and then heal. Right after I just got done saying that this is so much easier to play than on PC. Shit, I don't even know where it last saved. Okay, we're good. Everyone was evicted. Better repair, keeping your gear in tip-top shape, then you repair gear. Okay. Hello. Fuck. We're load already, damn it. Be easier on you if you actually used cover in the environment around you. Look, again, I take the most difficult way to do things, alright? Ow! Fuck you! Hello. Take all this shit to fucking sell. Mr. Ouch, I like that. Armor management. You. I am now Marauder. Melee weapon mod pack, okay. Shit! Oh, fuck. Nope. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck off. I said fuck off. Why aren't you dying? Fuck you. Oh my god. Nope. Okay, that was a bit more climactic than I would have liked. But you know, shit happens. Fucking marauders, dude. Dee dee. Dee dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee dee. Ooh. Dee dee. Dee dee. Is this what sneaking feels like? Oh man, what a poor place to fucking die at. Fuck you! How dare you fucking dodge all of my attacks. That's not allowed! And suddenly we're playing a much less cool version of Dishonored. Yeah. Oh shit. Guess we're going loud today then. Get fucked. Hello, vending machine. I would like to sell to the vending machine. Imagine if you could fucking do that, dude. That'd be fucking great. One thing I learned very quickly in my first playthrough of this game is you definitely need to have as much healing items as fucking possible. Hey, stun baton. That'll come in fucking handy. You can sell at the vending machines with certain perks. Yeah, I know. Ish. I knew you could sell to the vending machines, I just didn't know how. Okay. Now that I have neutralized pretty much every threat in this vicinity, let's head back, finish up these missions. Hold up. Shit! I thought I killed you. Scared the hell out of me, honestly. I heard those sounds, and I was like, what the fuck's that? And then this little fucking dragon creature comes running up at me. Criminal activities. Is it really a criminal activity though if nobody fucking lives here? A revolver? And it's a Spacer's Choice revolver. And that's actually got the modification on it, so I'm going to keep that gun for now. Ow. So now if the girl can pay me more,
Almost lost a finger in the
that's who I'm going to.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Huh. Level 4. Get that up a bit. And then what was that? Okay, so got this die robot die one to take care of. The Saltuna Cannery. Hello, random guard. Wrong way. Don't mind me. I actually have to take the elevator up, don't I? Yeah, because I have to talk to Reed. Ow!
The grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me what's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Hello.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do to help you.
Told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Hello, Parvati. Like how everyone's like 4 inches taller than me in this game. It's beautiful. Yup.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk.
Parvati is not exactly my favorite person in the world.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I do like Vicar Max though, if I remember his name correctly. I think it's Vicar Max. I asked Parvati whose power I should cut, and then I picked the absolute opposite. Long story short, she was pissed at me. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me something about that. You asked her, she told you to do one thing, you did the exact fucking opposite. I'm going the exact opposite fucking way, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Vicar Max is okay, never really resonated with them. My actual favorites were the Sawbones you get on the Groundbreaker and Felix. Felix was cool. I'll give it. Felix was dope. Felix was cool.
Another day at the cannery.
I forgot how to get in this place. Probably the front door right here. That would probably be the smart option. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What is Mr.
Ellie, that
Thompson
was the Sawbones name. Yes.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
One bits didn't exactly care how to get to them. Yeah.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. Glad we see eye to eye. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alrighty then. Just fast travel out here. No big deal. Okay. Where is this? Okay, I'll go get that right now. I'll get that. Take it back to him real quick, and then probably head to the geothermal plant. Get that all settled. Ow. Bitch. Fuck you too. Word? Oh, okay. Thanks, Parvati. I remember how this turns out. The journal is into Quovic Max fucking French. I come all this way and it's written in French. Well, you know, fuck the French. I don't have any French viewers, so I can say that with confidence. The French are only useful when they're fighting against themselves. Hey, they're the ones that block some of your videos specifically in French territories. Yeah. Oh shit, what video was that? It was the Ghostbusters and Halo video. Yeah, it was only blocked in any French territory. Like, that's it. I still find it funny to this day whenever I go through and look at that. And then there's the Divinity 2 video that we made. The Most Divine Clutch, that it got banned in, where was it? It got banned in Iran, Iraq, North Korea, and I think one other country that was a bit sus. I was hoping I could disarm it. Oh well. I totally didn't miss that first shot. How the fuck do you get a video blocked in North Korea? I don't know. I'll send you the screenshot later, but yeah, no, I don't know. We got it. We got that video blocked in North Korea somehow. I impressed myself with it. Oh, there was more of you. That one digs. That's cheating. You're all cheaters. Holy shit. Okay. How you doing, Parvati? Leave Parvati as an offering. That's exactly what I fucking did, dude. I wasn't staying to fight them. Fuck that. I'll admit, the primals do not fuck about. Hell no, they don't, dude. Fucking A. Oh god, I left my water right next to my computer. And now it's warm. Alright, I need to sell a bunch of the shit that I have, though. Sell and repair. That's what I gotta do.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
They might not move as fast as the trucks they hit, like, but they throw goddamn boulders at you.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Could be a beneficial arrangement. You need to ride out of time. Yep.
I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer free spiritual counsel, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick.
Still can't hear you.
I'm also a passable gun handler when it comes to that. I can use
I guess.
my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers.
Oh,
as well.
thanks. Fucking... I just got a cup of ice and another bottle of water. Alright. I can live with it. He's 100% watching my stream. Oh shit. I filled it up too much. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. There's water on my desk now. Shit. I fucked up.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Oh fuck, too much water.
Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holt. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
I just bring the water. What you do with it is on you, literally. No, it didn't get on me. It's just, you know, on my desk. Which is about as useful. Hey, Vicar Max, are you gonna...
I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale.
Do you, like, want to come with us or something, though? Okay. Guess not. Alright, let's go. I leveled up. Alright, do that, and then 1, 2, 3, there we go. Okay, now I can go and get, I can go and do this one. Damn, who would have thought? Ice makes water very cold. Hello. I completely ignored one of the main things I wanted to do when I came back here, and that was sell my shit. you guys ever wondered about, like, just, like, ice in general is a fucking strange concept, you know? Like, where you're literally using water to make water colder. What a fucking idea.
I've been feeling pretty low.
This is where the...
Magnum. Hell yeah. Tinker with you. And with you. And the LCD I laced the ice with is kicking in. Hell yeah. Breakdown. You know what? Yeah, I may as well. Or, well, shit. What am I wearing right now? You? That's 103 damage. Let's tinker with it again. 113, alright. Then we'll tinker with you, get some of that shit leveled up. Then we're going to break down some of these extra weapons that I have.
Oh, yeah. Magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
Like the ice, it's so cold, man. Mind blown. Pretty much. Honestly, knowing what's in your guys' freezer, this could be laced with fucking LSD. By the way, I just realized LCD is not a drug. LCD is a form of light bulb or light strips. It is just light. It is not a drug. You're thinking of LSD. That's how fucking good your LSD is. The LSDs you gave me. I didn't realize how good I didn't realize that you typed LCD and I read it like 4 times. Jump. Glowing ice cubes. Hell yeah. Okay, thank God something made noise. There was a haunting absence of noise for a bit there, and it kind of scared me. Well, I'm driving ATS, Uptown Funk came on, and I almost drove into a street pole, and now... No, I said what I meant. I crushed my... what? None of that made sense. Those were just words. It all made sense, you damn ice cube junkie. Yeah, maybe it made sense to you. It's called improper grammar and it's called context. I don't know in what context of any of that there was.
Move along, stranger. You don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next marauder raid? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some night.
Street pulled LCD ice cubes and shaved. What?
Now I'm pacing around.
I give up.
Marauders got to her.
I've known this family for a fucking decade now, and you guys still confuse the shit out of me.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Hell's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Could do without the gallows humor. Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers.
Listen, dude, bro, every time I respond to you, I have to alt-tab from my game, and when I go back, I run into shit. Get with it, yo. You are costing me a fortune. You're the one who's just, you know, alt-tabbing. Stop alt-tabbing. Just, you know, you're like 20 feet from me.
I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often.
Yes, we are strange. That's why you moved in.
You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
Can we nuke this camp?
Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service for that odious camp.
Yeah, last time I played this, I remember I took power from Edgewater. But this time I'm probably going to take it from them. Just if I remember correctly, if you take power from Edgewater, the people there come here, but they don't have the ability to, you know, these people don't actually take everybody in. So, you know, you do more harm than good. Can't yell across the house, but the wife's doing homework. She doesn't need any more distractions. She ADD'd on her own reading. When I brought you ice, I started yelling. It's all over. Was it already? It might be over already, dude. You know, it was probably over already.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring.
By the way, A.D.D.ed is, you know, a website now, I guess.
You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, you know, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Dogs are woofing.
Lost her family to the company, and still
I know she doesn't need any more excuses.
I'm alright. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it.
See, Adelaide is like...
Does is toil over a cannery.
She is a straight, like the straight up embodiment of
Spacer's Choice brand
a radical. You know? Like...
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Dogs ain't barking at the LCD in those cubes, yo.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Yeah, no. Adelaide is a radical who just doesn't... who won't see reason to anything except her own point. So... you know, like I said, she, if I remember correctly, if you help her, she reminds me of the father from Far Cry 5. Yeah, pretty much. If you help her and take all the power from Edgewater and divert it to them, she doesn't really allow anybody from Edgewater into her camp. You know, she says that you know, the workers will go and, you know, her community will thrive and whatnot, but she won't allow everybody from Edgewater into the camp. She just doesn't. Oh, hello, sir.
We can handle this.
Good work, Parvati. I see you're still going strong. Yeah. At the moment, at least. Who are you fighting? What the fuck, Parvati? This was just a random, like, on a whim stream, too, by the way. I installed Outer Worlds. I was like, you know what? This is something that maybe I should stream, and so I started streaming it.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Get fucked. Redirect power. Oh, I'm sweating, but I just looked in the rearview mirror of my truck to see what the wife was doing behind me IRL. Time for the old folks home, I guess. I'm not even going to say anything about that because it won't be nice. Yes. What was that? Oh, worker's outfit. That wasn't Q. That wasn't Q at all. As if nice weird thing. Well, I know you. Ow! See, no, you're distracting me. You're being rude. How dare you interact with me in my chat? It's almost like that was the point of that's the point of streaming, is to interact with your viewers. Scoffs. Dude, this part of the game flies by like clockwork for me every single playthrough. I hardly ever actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Fake news. Okay, but yeah, do you like... You've played this game at least... Like, I've only played this game... Played the one playthrough of this game. I've tried playing it a few other times, but, you know, I actually haven't made it this far in any of my other playthroughs. I play it for a few minutes, and then I just kind of get bored.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Expecting.
Ow, 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 ow. Nope, that's Parvati. Come on, Parvati, get up.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the air?
Process security. Incoming!
3 times I've only actually helped the Arboretum folks once, mostly because I don't really like supporting corpses as compost. This ain't good. You can deal with that, Parvati. I believe in you. Yeah, so you've played this game exactly 2 more times than I have.
Celeste. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Get fucked. Only reason I haven't played it more is because I cannot stand the characters actually enough to play it again.
Once we do this, there's no going. Back. Hey, mister?
Ah.
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta...
Life keeps talking to me. I had to threaten her. Do your homework or I'm taking your phone. She's like, I'm not on my phone. I was like, I don't care. Homework now or I'm taking it. Threaten them with something that's not a threat. at least currently a threat.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting.
That's why you got the ice cubes. She's already on all the other trucks in the house.
Corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Alright, we got that. Get my two-hand melee up all the way. Stealth and tech, and then leadership. Perks. We're gonna get my health up. Hello, little dragon lizard. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Hold on, I should probably repair my armor too while I'm here. Don't have to. Okay.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have done all of those.
Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your...
I will happily do that.
And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the
Just
first to
kill
go
her.
sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Thank you. Now I kill everybody. Yeah, that was my fault. I should have sneaked and killed her. That's also a fair point. I didn't... you know, I'm not the greatest when it comes to thinking or planning things out, stuff like that. So, you know. When you said killer, my eyes went red.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me. Around before he left the cannery.
Yeah.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eye. This is... You go to... As a... My...
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what,
This is a strange dude.
Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
To me, this is all just
wasn't
business.
Sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me.
Pretty
you see.
much.
Fact is, I've been, well, lying to everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself.
The craft of the
Spacer's
engineer.
Guide to Mechanical Engineering comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. Would you? I'd be grateful. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much used to it. I get
Right after I tell him I'll help him be a better engineer, I'm like, yeah, nah, you can't do anything.
Mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to read. Anyway, I've been thinking I get sick thinking about working. I mentioned those men.
Okay. So I gotta find him that.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild can't in some. The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become.
Okay, so I gotta do their quests first. Got it. We'll do his first. Well, actually, you know what? We'll do hers first since we're already here. Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. One's in Edgewater, one's in the community center, the other the third's in the power plant. I'm stupid. Let's see, so that's it. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams. Yada yada yada. Everybody's sick. Okay, that's cool. That doesn't tell me where she went. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Prosperity 6. I've always hated the cannery. I don't think I'll ever have to look back on the journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the villains, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and grabbed a little too much adrenal time. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happens, the person's responsibility is surviving on my own bootstrap. Oh Lord. Oh, haha. I didn't see that at first. We'll do this mission. Well, these two missions. Oh shit, hello.
There we go! Nice one! Everyone all right?
Jesus Christ, Parvati, you didn't have to launch them across the map.
Here we go!
Get deaded, bitch.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Well, now you know you and me, Parvati. So, you know, goals.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list.
What?
Teach me your ways.
A heroic accountant.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Alright, now you. Oh, I completely forgot that Parvati can fucking level up too. We are all dressed like marauders now. Jump. Nope. Okay. I was gonna try and sky. Oh, okay, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. That's a big old negatory right there. I was gonna try and Skyrim jump my way over there, but nope. Ain't dealing with them. Not again. I've already looted these guys, so. Yeah, I guess I could have. I probably could have. Should have asked him where the third one was. Because now I don't know where in the power plant it is. But you know what? We will find it. If I don't already have it. No, I don't. In the pit of the power plant, bottom floor, I think. Yeah, well, we'll find it. Yep, just did one big ass circle. Borrowed a copy of Inner Space Guide to Reddit. Okay, there we go. That's the bathrooms. Don't need to use it right now. Okay, here we go.
Not real. You're not real.
Where the fuck are you, dude?
You're not real. You're not real. Wait, Phantom.
Hello.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination.
Wow.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
With prodding irons.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Yeah, I've already killed all of them.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Alright, thank you, sir. While I'm here, may as fucking well grab this too. Okay, now I need to get the fuck in there somehow. Hello.
You're back.
Nope, that still didn't do it. Son of a bitch. Oh well. Alright, now we head back to Edgewater, grab this last book. Yeah, okay. It's not. No, this is the community center, isn't it? I think so. Pretty sure it is. We're gonna go with it. Yes. Alright, you little shit.
Any luck find? No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Thank you for 300 bits. Bits cartridges.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in... The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Miss Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit. I've been thinking... I get sick thinking about... You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead. Are you sure about...
Whoops, didn't mean to hit enter there.
I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater. You okay with this, Grace?
Zoe's still out there. Don't much care to leave her unaccounted. If you find her, could you let me know?
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
Back to the old cannery, huh? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you. I don't know what you did to talk.
Alright, so my plan is we'll finish this, and once we get the unreliable working again, I'll probably end it there.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater. By all means. Thomas Kemp? I remember him. Had to write him up for daydreaming a few too many times.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson. This is something he wants to do. That'll make him twice as good.
I will give him a chance to impress me. If he knows his way around a toolbox, I may have a place for him in the Holcomb workshop. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point. With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another.
All right.
This was a nice family, you know, while it lasted. What's on your mind?
Nah, never mind.
at that. The snake's come back. Good for them. I'm glad. Back to the old cannery with Grace and Thomas and Stefan and all the others. I expected it'd end like this. Lived out here for years all by my lonesome. Only right that I'd die the same way. I expect you've done enough for the Vale. If you don't mind leaving an old lady with her thoughts, I'd be much obliged. It is too late, and I'm tired of talking.
Mine.
What? None of us want to go see what happened?
Alright, let's head to the Unreliable.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
At this point, I should go until Matt goes live.
What do you think?
Yeah, I guess I could.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
You do that.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Workbench discovered.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they didn't care much for me. That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive.
Do you find her mother?
That he's okay.
I don't know.
I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Nope, not as far as I know. Instead, you find her a girlfriend. Meh. Yeah, you find her a girlfriend, that's about it.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Where are we headed?
Ow. You set them up on a date. It's kind of cute, I guess. Honestly, the most boring of the companion quests.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
There we go. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its
My
time.
personal favorite companion quest was from Felix. Found out the person who put him on the anti-board path was actually a board plant to drum up terrorism stories to justify furthering the regulation of their populace.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
Basically, you uncover an FBI plot to increase federal government control. And it's great.
They're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright, so we're heading for the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Let's talk when you're free. Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans, she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to
Is
talk
it the
about something else?
Groundbreaker where you find Ellie or whatever her name was? I can't remember.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Oh, hey, the girlfriend quest.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This
Hey, it's
guy
Felix.
knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get you with me again, you little backbait brat, I will toss you out of there.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Felix is probably the best companion.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do.
I personally prefer Ellie, but Felix is definitely up there at number 2.
But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never caught your name. I'm Dave.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base? Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I'll talk to him later.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please.
Mostly because Felix has a bit too many qualms with my methods of obtaining bits.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship?
I was willing to kill someone for the board to get paid, and Felix didn't like that. I had no qualms with murdering the bitch in cold blood for money.
You must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
So you got regulated to number 2 favorite companion.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
What is, you can have like, what, 5 total companions on your ship?
You noticed, huh? What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one.
6 total, I think, if you include the cleaning bot. Oh, yeah, the cleaning bot. I thought the cleaning bot counted as one.
They know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources.
Bravati. Captain, can you help me make a memorable first impression? Shoots Bravati's crushed in the leg and throws gun to Bravati.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that, would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
I mean, I might consider it if Parvati's crush wasn't the literal most important person on the groundbreaker.
Be seeing you.
Hey.
Hello, Mardet.
I was hoping for a word. Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Minor details, minor things.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
I'd rather not get blacklisted from every single free port left in the system.
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2.
They can't blacklist you if they don't know it was you.
Festus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Although I'm pretty sure I'd be able to shoot my way back in anytime I landed. Provided will be blacklisted.
Thank you, Captain.
Sorry.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one. Ah, the board. Organized, efficient.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
This is true, Stone, although they're also the chance that they don't actually buy my story and that the mechanic was shot.
This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man.
Udon is a sim for Hawthorne. Yes, I know.
How did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
So, about my ship.
You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do
Wish
now?
I could kill him without pissing off most well-armed people on the Groundbreaker.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Anything to screw over the board. Don't turn in Wells. He's only slightly less insane than the average person. Mexinadian.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a 0G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Wow.
Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
This man loves his job.
Have a look.
I don't plan on using any energy weapons at this current moment. I just sold all of my heavy ammo. That's smart, Anthony. And now I can't get it back. This is starting off on the right foot is what I say. Whatever. Alright, that's fine.
You should give our latest product, don't they?
Yeah, I don't care.
Have a look.
Dude, I just recommend keeping all of your ammo, so you probably find something that uses whatever you sell off. Yeah, I generally do. But my dumbass just sold all of my heavy ammo, and I can't... Unless... I might not even have had any heavy ammo. I can't remember.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Ha!
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you're interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more, I'm in.
Got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outposts, corporate secrets. Got it.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's right. I was supposed to tell her that her fucking shipment hasn't come in yet.
Gracious. What are you... Anytime.
But it won't fucking let me. At least I think it was her. Nope, wasn't her. All I knew is that I had to talk to a lady.
Me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
It's Ellie.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. You say that like it's weird. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all. Be my guest.
If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you. If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. Requests of our patients are paramount, so no.
The records say. Have you actually spoken to her
She's
yourself?
not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble. Did he now? Mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though.
Oh Lord, not Ariane. That dude is actually an asshole. Yeah, but you know, money is money and all that stuff. Or at least the most over-the-top annoying fox captain I've ever met.
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're... What can I... You have yourself... Huh?
Miss Doyle isn't having any visitors, even friends.
What was that?
Here they come.
Yeah, I tried.
That's the last of them.
Well, you know. Shit happens. I wonder when the last save was. Should probably save more, to be honest. Yeah, probably. Hello. Add drone. Hello, Ellie. Yoink. Just to take it. Okay, where the fuck are these vents, by the way? Because I've never gone that way. I've just straight up fought my way through.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
Do you reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
CNP Borscht Pocket. Can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Borscht Pocket.
I'm not eating your shit. Sublight opens up after you do the job for Gladys. Yeah. But also, where are these vents? I have never done this mission by using the vents, so... Gladys area on the left behind some trash. That's where I went, but unless it wasn't all the way to the left. Aha! I did have to go all the way to the left. Okay. I knew it was in this area, I just couldn't remember fucking where. Or at least I figured in this area. Restricted area, yeah. Just steal everything. Huh. My lockpick is not high enough to get through here. Don't need it.
Wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason.
To the last ratchet on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You whole-headed blacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it down.
Send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie starts jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Okay, now I need to sneak the fuck back out of here. She obviously doesn't know how to recognize the contract killer because she didn't peg me as when the moment I walked in.
that noise?
Motherfucker.
Nice hit. That's the last of them.
Well, you know. I tried.
Any word on Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or...?
Yeah, I'll happily put her under a contract.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means... Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic,
It's better to self-situation than burning down the board office,
I was
yeah.
about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. You won't be sorry, though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain. Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead.
Although I'd probably burn down the board office for the hell of it anyways.
Me and Ellie are cleared.
Yeah, if, you know, I had more firepower behind me and whatnot, I would probably burn it down as well.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures register to find out which crew
I forgot about that.
I mean, the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Just be on my way then.
Hey there. Be seeing you.
Yeah, I know.
Easy does it. Watch out, Captain!
Take it down! Take it cover!
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna end it here anyways, just because I didn't plan on going for this fucking long, but I did anyways. So, you know. Oh yeah, save the game. I saved it, I saved it, I saved it. Alright, well, there's only one more thing to do.